kitties. Good morning. Don't make me fall now. He's always under my feet. Ooh. Time to water. This is probably the least sophisticated watering can I've ever had. It's a mess. But it gets water into the plant, so actually I might just remove that. Give me a little more control. Things seem to be growing pretty well. I got my little happy Buddha in my little Zen garden. He is meditating in the soil. Yeah, look here. There we go. I've not had to water very much because we've had so much rain. It's just been glorious, like, you know. So I don't want to overwater things, but even though we're getting more rain and more humidity than we used to have, or usually have here in Colorado, it's still very arid. Colorado is considered the high desert plains. So, yeah, but it is unusual. Like, my husband and I went walking yesterday shopping, and what we noticed is just, you know, it's hot in the sun, but it's just more humidity than we're used to, which is a big part of why everything is so green. It's really nice. Water the plants. Water the people. I need to reload. Get my water. Get my coffee. And the day begins. Yo. So, I'm just showing you some more of the creek. This is a little further up than where I usually take you walking. See I cast a tall shadow. So I found an opportunity to do a little volunteer work. We'll see how it goes, if they like me or not. Helping out with an ESL class, English as a second language. Yeah, I'm not teaching, I'll just be like supporting. But I thought it would be a good, looky here. I love these. These are so cool. And then in the fall, they get all like black and brown and weird and spooky and Halloweeny. I love them. Oh, that's a cool tree. You see all this? See all that shade? Isn't that beautiful? It's really nice. Like, it goes all the way up, like another, whatever, I'll be walking close to a mile now. let's see. There's some really pretty flowers along. A lot of nice foliage. Look at that, that's pretty, huh? And you can see there's a little water in the Highline Canal. Oops, sorry, kind of going a little fast. And these beautiful old trees. Like part of a bygone era, you know, when we didn't have as much concrete on the earth. I mean, clearly I'm walking a concrete path, and it's nice and it's convenient, and I get that I'm a beneficiary of the modern conveniences that we all enjoy. But I wonder if there's a balance that we could meet a little better with less development, more emphasis on green spaces and bike paths and stuff like this, but less of everything else, like all of this building. I mean, some of those are, it's all housing. And then on the other side of the creek, so those are like multi-residence housing, and these over here are family houses, and they're quite nice houses. I mean, it'd be really nice to have your backyard up against this. You'd have to definitely keep an eye out on your pets, because there's a fair amount of wildlife up here. I'm not worried in the day, but when the sun starts to set, or if you come out early in the morning, like to walk or jog, you'll hear stuff, a lot of stuff. And we years ago saw a bunch of, we think it was probably fox. It could have been a family of raccoons, but we kind of got stalked by them. This was when we first moved to Denver years ago, decades ago. Look how pretty. It's just nice. It's just refreshing. So anyway, yeah, so I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to learn more about what might be involved in teaching English as a second language. I don't know if you have to be bilingual, or if there's like a pedagogy that works regardless. I don't know. But I've been walking a little bit, I'm a little out of breath. Volunteering is always a good thing to do, and we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm walking. It's going to be up across from where we usually do our grocery shopping at Safeway. It's actually in a church, which is kind of odd. They said that the sisters do the teaching, but anyone is welcome to volunteer. So I thought, since I'm close, why not, right? I mean, dude, just look at this gorgeous tree. There are so many of these on the path. And these old, I don't know what they are. I don't think they're aspen, because aspen have white bark. They have similar leaves, but different bark. And the aspens don't get that big and thick, I don't think. But anyway, there's these. Maybe there's some kind of willow. A variation of willow, because I know we used to have some weeping willow up closer to where I live, and they do really well along banks, but look how lush. And now I'm starting to get some gnats and skeeters because it's moist and lush, you know. That's a pretty bush, isn't it? It's just beautiful. Yeah, really pretty. So there's water, and then sort of the water dries up. I thought I heard some ducks a few minutes ago. I was hoping to see some, capture them, but it's just really pretty. It's just a really pretty path. And these are the hedgerows behind the houses, you know, and it creates a lot of actual ecosystem for small living critters, you know. Fish don't live in there, obviously, because it's dry most of the time, but probably lots of microbes, certainly. And the duck come here when it's overflowing. Yeah. And look, here's another beautiful tree. Isn't that something?